Is that your song?
Yeah, no, it says, oh, live to the max because you don't live it twice. I said that in the chorus.
Nice.
I said that in the chorus. Just a couple of punks all trying to get by, just a couple of teens all trying to survive. Live to the max because you don't live it twice. Couple green thumbs all high as a kite.
Let's go, yeah.
Sir.
Just a couple of punks all trying to get by. Just a couple of teens all trying to survive. Live to the max cause you don't live it twice. Couple green thumbs all high as a kite.
Right.
Murphy on the podcast, yo. You know how it is. I'm here with Max and Erratic. Living to the max.
All right. What up, world?
What up?
Welcome back to another episode of Life to the Max.
To the max.
It's your boy Erratic, a.k.a. Eric Dutcher. The main host, Max Gross, a.k.a. the Quad Father. Look at him with his feet up, chilling like a villain on his own podcast. He's the Don. Hey, he said, leave the gun. Take the cannoli. And we got a guest coming on for the second time, Murphy.
Yo, it's Murphy the Kid. Just Murphy. Full name Jack Murphy. Glad to be back. Chilling with Max and Eric. Living life to the max. So let's get this shit.
Murphy has an unreleased podcast with us. He came before he did all the shows, before he released all his songs, before he even graduated high school, but he came back on, evolved, a new Murphy.
Before I went Hollywood. Before I went locally Hollywood.
Murphy's Law. Yeah, it's a shitty thing happened to me. I got in a car accident when I was in the Army. I'm a disabled veteran, but you know, that doesn't stop me. It doesn't.
Don't stop him.
So paralyzed from the neck down, breathing through a machine. But that doesn't stop me from following my dreams and doing what I love to do. I don't got an excuse, and neither should you. Let's get into this episode.
Yo, tell me about your experiences doing your first shows.
My first show that night was insane. I had I think I sold 15 tickets. Cause I was going up to like Chicago and stuff trying to sell these tickets. I mean, nobody from Chicago came, but like they checked out my music and stuff. But the night that I went on, I was anxious as hell. Like I remember just legs shaking and stuff. And the club, the WC.
Yo, my first show, I took like 4 pisses before I got on stage.
No, I had to pee.
Get a little closer to the mic.
My bad. I was like, these motherfuckers must think I'm doing like coke in the bathroom or something. Because there's no way in hell I have to piss this much. I was hitting the fuck out of like some nicotine shit. I was stressing. And
These weeks, palms are sweaty.
yeah, exactly,
There's
bro.
vomit on his t-shirt already.
I was sitting there. I was sitting like backstage.
Murphy's nervous.
I was nervous, bro.
He's
And,
calm and ready.
but then
With his New Balances on.
New Balance, actually not. I had my pair of white Vans. I drew
shit.
on them. I drew on one side. On one shoe it says "Keep Inspiring," and on the other one it says "New Generations."
Nice.
Keep. That's my record label, King.
Nice. Did you meet Dre?
Entendre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say what's up to you?
Yeah, he's for my next show, June 22nd. He's gonna be there. He's actually the next act after me.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Did he say anything to you?
Yeah. But no, we talked. Like we worked.
I told him to approach you and be like, yo, life to the max.
He didn't say
Because
nothing
he's been
about
on the
Life to
show a couple
Max.
times.
Really?
Yeah.
We should get a collab episode
Yeah.
going soon.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
definitely, because that's 2 artists from St. Charles, you know.
Hell yeah.
And no, his shit's dope. Has he given you the sticker? The
The dollar?
Yeah, the dollar.
Oh, yeah, look.
We have all
Where's
his
it at?
albums.
It was up there. It was up there. But we got the CDs right in the middle if you see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him.
Hell
Those
All
are
4 of
all
those
the
bitches.
CDs.
Not the picture, but you see the CDs, the
Yeah.
water drop and
Yeah.
the yellow one. And yeah, that's all his CDs.
That's legit. Nah, he's dope. But I went on that stage and like all the fear kind of left my body in a way. Like I just realized I was like, I've been working 2 years in the basement, you know, just for this. Like not even 2 years, more than that, 3 years, because I've been producing since 2020. And to think that I think my first show, it was the 12th of April, I think. Or no, my first show was on 420, actually.
It was on 420?
Yeah, it was on 420.
Nice.
And it was crazy to think that like within 1 month I had my first show, you know? So I went up there. I killed it, like choreography wise, but breath control on stage.
I noticed that just from watching the stories that you posted.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know how to not sing the whole song. I just always want to sing the whole song sometimes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that just takes a lot out of me. So I'm kind of like working on it. I got better with it on my last couple shows. Like I've been able to spit faster and stuff.
When you write your music, you should literally plan your breaths when you write your lyrics.
I remember when I was learning how to mix, I saw a video that was like, you should cut out the breaths and stuff, but I never liked that idea. I like the breath, you know.
Sometimes it has an organic vibe to it.
It just has like this natural, like real, just spitting, this shit, like one take kind of vibe, you know.
Yeah.
And that's respect. But
Hell yeah.
the show was amazing. I actually brought some of my T-shirts, some of my merchandise. I don't have any more, but I gave it all out in that show. And this girl came up to me who was really digging my show. Like she was like at the edge of the stage, like, you know, arm banging, flashlight on and stuff. And I was like, do you want this shirt that I'm wearing? Because she was begging me for a shirt. I had a wife beater on under it.
Yeah.
So I got to give a girl the shirt that I was wearing.
Yeah.
And that felt dope.
Very
Like,
nice.
I
That was at your first show?
Yeah, that was my first show.
Very nice. Sounds like you had a good first experience.
Yeah, it was a great first experience. I networked with everybody after. And then after, I just went outside and I smoked with the adults on the porch. Or not like the porch, but
yeah,
the
like in the
patio
front
where-
entrance.
Yeah.
Front entrance.
You ever been to the WC?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where it is. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know how it is.
The owner's actually in a wheelchair too.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got his contact information. I've been trying to get him on the schedule. No, the people at the WC Social Club's cool. And since the owner's in paralyzed waist down, I wanted to bring Max in that bitch. Imagine being on stage and I'm like, yo, everybody look to the left. Look at the quad father over there. And then he's going to be like, just like this. And I'll be like, look at that smile.
And I'll be like, yo, raise your hands. And I can't raise my hands, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Put your hands in the air.
Make
Hell
some
yeah.
noise.
I can't wait to get Max in the crowd or even on stage one day. I don't know
One
if he
day.
can get on stage at the WC Social Club unless we literally carry him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have.
Wait till you start pacing, Max. We'll have you crowd surfing.
Yeah, you know, pacing might help. You're right.
He has a diaphragmatic pacer surgically placed on his lungs to where we can electrically make his lungs active, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Little
only
machine.
temporary, and it takes training.
Really?
You know, so one day we're gonna put those batteries in his back, and we're gonna get him pacing.
It's basically like stimulation throughout your diaphragm, and it just moves like to where you take breaths. But I haven't been using it, so my diaphragm's probably weak. So
Yeah.
We're gonna get back at it.
yeah,
Yeah.
We're
we
gonna
ordered
get
the
back at it. And then we won't
batteries.
have to drag this big machine around.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put him in the front seat of a Ferrari that we rent, and I'm gonna go joyriding with
So
his
he'll be
ass.
able to like move?
No,
or
no,
like-
just breathe.
Just
Think of it more like portability.
It's
that
not like the
machine just
same.
for
As,
oxygen?
it's
Yeah.
not like the same for breathing.
Yeah.
It's not the same breathing, but it's like it is breathing, but it's not the same. It's not like you can control your breaths like you are. Like when you guys were talking about controlling your breaths, like I was kind of like thinking, like, damn, I can't do that because I can't inhale, so I can't really like. There's no way in hell I could do that. So I was just like, I was just like thinking like, okay, all right. I mean, I kind of understand, but it's been 7 years and I totally forgot how that feels. So yeah,
Yeah.
That's-
But Max be rapping his ass off
Yeah,
sometimes.
for real. I remember
He
the
don't
last,
got to worry about his breath. That machine's doing it for him.
I remember the last podcast. He hopped on that last verse and he was killing it.
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's tough too because I can't like stay in rhythm.
Yeah.
Because like I can't like hold a note. I'm a singer, so I can't like hold a
He'll
note.
be rapping, exhaling, but then the machine just inhales while he's
Yeah.
rapping. But
or I won't.
you still get the motherfucking job done, Max.
Yeah, I tried.
That machine don't hold you back.
Oh.
Yeah, for real.
I tried. You know,
Oh yeah. But yo, what's your support like? You got any biggest fans you want to shout out?
My grandma.
Yeah?
Grandma, yeah, like,
Dude, I had both my grandmas at my show last time.
yeah, she's my girl. Like she told me she plays my stuff every morning when she wakes up.
Very nice.
And like that just means the world to me, you know. And there's a lot of kids in my school that, I mean, I don't go there anymore, but that were at my school that like they respected me and they told me that they respected what I did and that I inspired them and that was inspiring to me. Like there was this one kid, shout out Jamie Hauser, because that kid came up to me and he was like, I just want to say I see what you're doing on your Instagram and I wanted to say thank you because you inspire me. And like for the rest of the day, that just stayed in my head, and I was like, damn, like it's really official now. Like this isn't some I'm just rapping for a hobby shit. This is like kids see the action I take, and they see the raps that I make, and they think it's dope, and that's dope, you know.
Oh yeah.
And you know, of course, my brothers Liam and Chris. I was actually thinking about getting my boy Liam on this podcast, but he didn't make it into town in time.
He could always come back on in the future.
Yeah, you know how it is. He lives in Naperville. We met in St. Charles, but he just growing up, he moved.
You said he makes music too?
No, but he helps me produce sometimes.
Very
like
nice.
so, like he knows how to use FL Studio, but he doesn't own FL Studio.
I think we all gravitate towards people with inspiration and motivation. We gravitate it. Like we have that gravitational pull to where like you feel the energy of that person, and that really helps. It helps like the mind
Yeah.
to really think and be like, okay, like just by listening to this kid or looking at this kid or looking at this guy or, you know, talking to this person, like that could change the whole atmosphere of someone's life just by making one encounter. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've had conversations with a bunch of people that have like changed my life. Like, and they don't even have to be doing anything to like impact the way that I live, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was this girl, I'll just say her name was like Ann. There was this girl Ann I knew, and I met her, and we only talked like we only saw each other 2 days basically, but she was a good girl when I met her. Now she's hold the fuck. Now she's like somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the U.S. at a rehab center for doing coke. She got kicked out, like doesn't talk to her family anymore, and she's.
What's the moral of the story? How did this?
I mean,
how does this circle around?
That always like that be happening.
Yeah, like it just.
So how did you meet her?
Oh, I met her at a rehab program.
So you met her at a rehab program when she was a good girl.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a rehab. She was there for like nicotine and depression, kind of.
Okay.
So it was like I was there for just drinking, but like it's just crazy to think. Like, damn.
How fast life can turn for someone.
How somebody like, and she grew up rich too, you know, like she was living like Beverly Hills kind of lifestyle, and it's just crazy to think like even silver spoon people like that, you know, their life just changed.
I honestly think that people with money have higher probabilities and higher chances of being depressed and being
100%.
Mentally sick.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to throw wild ass examples out there. Like I'll be fucking a billionaire with a phobia of pigeons, thinking pigeons are going to eat my eyes out every time I see a pigeon get close to me. But like the person living in poverty,
yeah, who fucking knows about
what he has to worry about is surviving.
Yeah,
is his
exactly.
next meal. Okay, he's not worried about a fucking bird. You know, like once you get that comfortability, our brain likes to create, you know, the problems, the fear, the anxiety to keep pushing us forward, for us to grow, for us to evolve, you know?
Yeah.
So if you're financially so stable that you could do whatever you want and you're safe in your castle, you know, and you could do whatever you want at the snap of your fingers, your brain's going to make a problem that you can't control with money.
I feel like you just get bored. I mean, like the yacht, if you have a yacht, you know, you get bored, you're like, okay, been to Monaco, been to fucking Spain.
Facts.
You know, like whatever.
it loses its value.
Next thing you know, you end up standing at the edge of a cliff.
Yeah.
Getting that rush.
That's why like people like Elon Musk keep going, because they want to leave a legacy behind. They don't care that they've already made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like Jay-Z and Beyonce. They keep going because like they want to leave a legacy behind. They already got the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my opinion.
Hell yeah. When I asked you who your biggest supporter was, you mentioned a certain female, and you reminded me about a time when I was opening up for Montana 300, and the DJ was not working with me. I basically had my phone set on the stage, and I had to hit next every single time, and the crowd just wasn't feeling it, you know, so I wasn't feeling it. And I remember, like, while I was in front of this crowd and everyone just looked disappointed, I remember seeing one of my ex-girlfriends, and she was looking like, you know, like it was painful to watch. My hype men were just standing there Snapchatting, not even moving. You know, trash, Max. It was a terrible performance. But then I remember as I was scanning the crowd, I seen this one girl that I had a crush on, the biggest crush on. She knows who she is. And she was singing word for word everything that I was saying. And all I got to say is all the negative reinforcement that I was getting from like the 250 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I seen her just lip singing that shit. That was all the drive I needed. I'm like, cool, decent.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't understand shows hype man. Like I don't.
You will once we bring him to the WC.
I've never I've never seen it before. Like
Yeah,
so
he's gonna be a hype man, and then he's gonna
I'm
listen to this
completely-
episode like, damn, bro.
You'll understand it. You'll understand.
I'm completely like lost on that terminology.
Like, even if I don't really rock with, like, even if the music isn't something that's resonating with me, I'll still hype the hell out of them because I respect them for doing what they're doing. Because I know people in the audience, the drunk fuckers in the audience, don't have the balls to go up there and do that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's confidence. Like, even if I wouldn't listen to it, I can still respect it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that trap, like, I wouldn't say I make, like, trap music or stuff.
And even if you're not a fan of the artist on the stage, you came out to have a good time. So
Exactly.
fucking turn up with the fucking artist.
Exactly. Turn up, take a couple tokes, be chill, just appreciate the art. Like, art, like, just appreciate the fact that there's art, you know?
Yeah, that there's someone attempting to express themselves.
Yeah.
Man, last time I went to the WC Social Club, one of the fucking members in the band, one of the guitarists, fucking jumped off stage and dislocated his knee or something.
What the hell?
Fucking hurt himself in front of everybody, and I fucking dragged him to the side of the VIP section. I got him some ice, you know, and I was like, where's your people at? You know, like, you just fell off stage and nobody's fucking helping you. And like later on, they all came and then he sent me a message the next day like, yo, thanks for looking out for me, you know, really appreciate it. And I'm like, you just caught me at a good time, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you know?
for real.
Yeah.
The WC, it had that VIP area.
Like right
it's
on
like-
the side.
Yeah, it's so bougie. I feel like
It's bougie
It's
because you
so-
got so much space over there.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I don't know. I would never jump off the stage like that unless it was.
He
like
didn't mean to. He was getting his shit. Like it was
Oh.
the end of the act. The next Kasky and all his people were coming, and he was like grabbing his shit, and he went to go jump off the stage to like get out of the way, and he fucking like he was just holding his knee. You know, I was like, oh fuck! I was like cheering this guy on the whole fucking time. I was like, I gotta help him out, and like me and Dre were the only people in that room, in that VIP room. So I fucking drug him in there. I was like, yo, get out of the crowd. You're distracting the crowd. You know, you're making a scene. You know, and then I fucking so I basically helped him out, did what I did. Good karma for the night.
Yeah, for real.
At your first show, how many people were there?
That night I'd say like 8, maybe like anywhere between 60 and 80, I think. This one guy had like hella bitches. Like it was like damn, it looked like he bought them online. Like
Package
Probably
deal?
did.
yes, bro bought them by a dozen, Baker's dozen, bro.
Bought a dozen.
Yes, it was a BOGO deal. Buy one get one.
Buy
But-
6, get 6.
Yeah, for real. No, it was this guy with like all his bitches, and then my family, a lot of drunk people, and then all my homies who came. I had 15 homies who came out to see me. Like I said, I sold 15 tickets, so I had 15 homies who came out to see me, and it was just a good night. Like that was probably the most confident I've ever felt on stage, just because the people at the edge of the stage were my best friends. Like
Nice.
the people that have seen me, you know, like while we're smoking, like they have seen me rap these songs while we smoke, you know, like the amount of times I've smoked and freestyled with these kids, like the confidence I have seeing, like when I see their eyes, I see comfortability, you know.
Oh yeah, I opened up for Afro Man. You reminded me.
No way.
Yeah, I opened up for Afro Man, and I had all my people in the front, and at the end, you know, all my people were chanting encore, encore. So then everyone around was screaming encore, you know.
Yeah.
And I just had to fucking give another song. But anyways, the next week was my DMX show that I mentioned earlier. So I literally went from an encore, you know, the crowd didn't let me leave the stage, to getting booed off stage the next week.
Really?
Yeah, because again, DMX didn't show up.
But they actually like booed you,
Dude,
booed you
they were throwing cups. Yeah, bro. I barely got to perform. And it wasn't my performance that affected that. It was the fact that they were fucking fed up. They waited like an hour.
Yeah.
And you know.
Did he ever show up?
He never showed up.
So,
He never showed up.
So
I wish I met
really,
DMX before he died.
I know.
So let's talk about your progression, right? So you said you started really getting serious 2020.
Yeah, or no, 2021. 2020 is when I
2020.
started. Like when I had FL Studio, I was producing, dicking around, making beats, but they were mostly just drum beats. Like they weren't like no melodies or anything. And I started melodies, had no idea about music theory. Then there was this one night where I just spent an all-nighter studying the basics of music theory. Like I don't have the journal anymore, but it was a journal full of just like chords, how to use FL Studio's piano roll, like stuff like that. And that was the first beat I ever made officially. It was called Interstellar. And some of the keys were still off because like I just learned it that night. But that was when I started. So it was like June 2021.
So do you still produce your own beats?
Yeah, all my beats. I like to think of my beats as just a musical voice. Like my beats can carry and speak an idea themselves. Like before I put a beat on an album, before I have a beat like go on an album, I'll write it down in my journal what I want this beat to be about, what I want this song to be about. Like I like to plan out my beats before I make them. Like there are times where like if I'm just trying to warm up, I'll just open up a random VST and make a beat, but I like to plan my beats out.
So from like the start, did you start having support, or did you ever feel like, fuck this, I'm done?
Oh no, I felt like fuck this, I'm done so many times. I still can feel like that, but
It's what it's like to be an artist.
yeah, for real, it's just sitting in my room. Like I had people, I still have people telling me my shit is hot garbage, but then I look at them now and I just laugh because like if my shit wasn't as good, or if my shit was bad, things wouldn't be playing out as they're playing out, Like I'm so confident in myself, in my music, and nothing can take that away from me. Like just because I believe in myself, because I know I put in that work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fast forward from 2021 to 2023, and you really started focusing on your music. Now you're graduated.
Yeah.
What's the grind? Like, do you have a job and then you work on music?
Yeah, I'm gonna start working for the city of St. Charles. I'm gonna be like a general laborer. I'll be out and about, like changing traffic lights when they go out, doing some landscaping, just real dirty work, but it's that grind. And then just keep rocking out these venues and these shows at night, keep getting offers, making music, going out to Chicago, spreading the good word, showing people what's up. I kind of planned for my 20s to suck, like just because of how hard I'm going to grind.
My 20s sucked. As soon as I turned 20, I fucking got paralyzed. So my 20s were
What are you
rough.
talking about, bro? In your 20s, you got a podcast going.
Yeah.
You're sitting in a fucking 8,000 square foot house.
For real, it's an
I'm
opportunity.
saying
You got an
the
opportunity.
beginning.
This is still the
So,
20s, baby. You're about to build a fucking
I got
ranch.
3 years left. But I'm saying, like, my 20s was not what I thought it was going to be. So your 20s is probably going to be grinding and working, and then, like, maybe you'll make it, maybe you won't. But you always have that spirit inside of you to, like, make music because it makes you happy.
Yeah.
But it's not about the money, it's about the journey.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Like
Facts.
it's only been 2 months and my life has changed so much, like I walk around town and I get mad, like respect. Like I was at a party all the way out in Montgomery. I live in St. Charles and Montgomery's like 40 minutes away. And there were random ass people that knew me there. And
Nice.
I was like, damn, like that's impact right there. I was walking into work one time, car full of bitches. windows down. They're like, "Oh my God, is that Jack Murphy?" And then they screamed out Murphy. I felt like the man that entire shift. But I was cooking.
You're at Noodles and Company, like, I'm about to quit.
Yeah,
dog.
I was like, I didn't really need this job. You know, I'm already Hollywood as is.
So you like felt
Funny
a
as
taste
fuck.
of fame,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to.
notoriety.
Yeah, like I don't want to do it to be famous. I just want to be. I want as many people as possible to hear what I got to say.
But it felt good.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's fame. So let's talk about what comes with fame. People change when they get famous, right? They got vanity, you know, and they change their ways of thinking. Do you think that you'll change when you get famous, if you do get famous, or do you think that you'll stay the same? And don't tell me that you will stay the same, because you do not know that. What if someone hands you a check for $2 million to go to Interscope right now?
Are you going to ask the question, yo, are you going to change, or do you think you'll stay the same? And don't tell me you'll stay the same.
I'm thinking of a way to work
I mean,
around.
you're gonna change a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're probably gonna buy some new clothes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
You're going to be rocking the same New Balances.
yeah. Like
He's going to buy himself a 2023 vehicle, still driving with the same New Balances.
Like, are you gonna, like if I was Interscope and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna give you $2 million right now to sign with us," obviously you would say yes, right? And then
Yeah.
what happens when? What happens when that happens and the money hits your bank account?
When the money
Oh,
hits
he's
my
turning the fuck up. He's finding that car full of girls, and he's gonna be like, "Hey."
yeah, exactly. Return of the Jack.
He's
Which
going to
is-
go to his boss at Noodles and Company, like, "Hey, chill out. Take me off the schedule.
Yeah.
My name is Jack Murphy. Go stream my shit on all platforms."
Like,
Matter of fact, I'm taking Tortellini to go.
My manager is the GOAT, low key. If I had to give a shout out to somebody, it'd be her. Like, she supports my show. Like, she's like probably top 5 women of all time.
Yo, but answer your question. What would you do if you got a $2 million deal?
If I got a $2 million deal, you know, human nature. Right now, I don't even know if I want to blow up yet. Right now, you know, like I don't know if that's what I want right now, because I don't want to blow up fast. Because if you blow up fast by signing to a label, you go as quick as you came. You know, like I want my work to be. I want it to be a breakthrough of sorts. I want, like, you look at J. Cole, you look at someone like him, someone who was grinding his ass off with all these mixtapes, you know, like, that's what I want to be seen as. I don't want to be seen as somebody like
A one-hit wonder?
yeah, like Lil Mosey or whatever. What was that motherfucker's name?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? That Blueberry Faygo song. It's like, one bad bitch and she do what I say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people like him, they just came and went, you know. I don't want to come and go. I want to come and stay.
But I think it's just because they didn't take advantage of that one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
They kind of rode the wave of that one-hit wonder instead of capitalizing on the wave of the one-hit wonder.
Those are like the type of artists that just like release singles on singles, and they just get respected for their one single. You know, I wanted to release an album first because I wanted my album to be heard first. I wanted people to know that I had a variety.
That's hard,
of
though.
sounds.
This is a single culture.
Yeah.
so you would turn it down?
I think I would.
No, you wouldn't. If there was $2 million cash on the fucking table right now, you would not turn it down.
I would definitely do some debating, because I do with Impulse. I
Bro,
struggle with Impulse.
you're 18, right?
Yeah.
You would take that money and run.
But like record labels, like you don't get to keep all your money.
No,
right?
I know.
You don't.
No,
It depends
like,
what kind of deal.
It depends. What if they say, "Hey, $2 million is yours"?
And you still got creative control.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I still have creative control.
Yeah, artist
Yeah.
development deal.
Then hell yeah.
You
But
sorry?
the only time I wouldn't sign is if my control was taken from me. If I was told all right, make a song like this, you know, then I would say no, because that's not what I enjoy doing. You can't tell me to make, like, people are always like, you know, like they always joke, like, make a song like this. But then I try to like
Yeah.
write about it, and it's an experience that isn't mine, and I find it harder to rap about experiences that aren't mine.
Yeah.
You know, like,
or people tell you, hey, bro, you got to make a song like this and that.
Like people try to.
This is what you need to blow up.
People tell me like make like some trap shit like with some 808s and like some rap about like, you know, rap about shit that isn't true to you. Fuck that shit. Like, I don't know about that life, you know?
Yeah, every time I put on a beat, the lyrics kind of come from the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's like. Because like as an artist, you're expressing yourself, right? But if you're signing a deal, then you're turning your art into work.
Yeah.
You know, but if you love what you do, then there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's some deals out there that you're talking ill about that are actually super beneficial.
Word?
You know, but it's just like a job. Like you need to grind, you know, changing light bulbs and landscaping the city. Wouldn't you rather grind with like a 2-year deal where you don't have control? Wouldn't you rather do music that's not technically your music, you know? Like, you see what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
Yeah, I mean, it's good practice, definitely. Like, it's good to get, because that
an
would
experience.
That would enthrall me into the game, or if that makes sense. Like, that would just like head first, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it would delve me in deeper into the music world.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I got off the deal.
One second. So I'll tell you something. So the reason why I asked that question is because I'm scared of getting famous. I'm scared of being looked at as a dollar sign. I'm scared of being looked at as this puppet or taken advantage of, or like that Hasmula kid or whatever that's all over. Like, I'm scared of being that guy, and I want to be the same, and I also want my mindset to be the same, but I know it's not going to be the same because like you have to use social media to grow your shit, and you fall into temptation with like all these other things, and then you're like, okay, I want to do this, and I want to fuck that, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm the fucking boss now, you know, because I'm famous and this and that, or like you have to watch what you say because you can like fucking offend like groups or people, you know. So I mean, I'm terrified, but I want to be famous. But I want to be famous because I want to spread the word, the gospel, you know, of what I'm trying to.
What you want to do.
What I'm trying to engrave into people's minds, which is like, you know, live life to the max, even though something bad happened or something catastrophic happened, and not even that, like you had to deal with emotional shit, you had to deal with, you know, pain and suffering.
But look at you
still,
now. Yeah, still to this
still keep in your mind that you're still a person. Wake up. You got the people around you. You got the support. Live your life to the max.
Exactly.
And that's why we started this podcast.
Life to the max.
Life to the max.
That's why we started this podcast. But that is one of my biggest fears is fame, because being used, losing my freedom of speech, you know, and mostly those two things. I mean, it's a really terrifying feeling, but it's a really like, you know, like there's a lot of adrenaline too, you know. So, I mean, like, and then you have to learn how to live. Like, these people, you're on a different level now, you know what I mean? So you have to learn what to say. Like, the fucking Kardashians, like, they probably are, like, told what to say, everything. Impulsive Logan Paul. He's probably told what to say. You cannot say this, you can't say that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, so it's scary because you're going to be controlled no matter what, because someone's always going to be above you.
Yeah, there's always a bigger fish. I always tell my homies, there's always a bigger fish, there's always a badder bitch. You know, it's like there's always something more than, there's always somebody stronger than me. Like, there's always somebody better than me, you know, and who's going to have, like, control over my music and stuff. Like, I'm not going to be able to be, like, the fucking president of the world. I'll still be getting bitched around by like cops and shit. But you know.
But you're still, the thing is though, Murphy, you're still gonna have haters.
Oh yeah.
So like, you're not gonna be loved by everybody It's just not. It's not possible. There's gonna be haters. There's gonna be people who are jealous of you. There's gonna be people that just don't like your music and say you're trash. You know what I mean? Like I don't like some of the music Eric plays. You know, but he likes it, and I'm sure that artist has a huge following. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, there's definitely people that. There's definitely fake people with this stuff. Like there's this.
Like so many fake people.
Like there's this one kid who I overheard from. Shouts out Ethan McMillan. He was like one of the first kids I ever started sending my beats to. And when I released the album, he told me that this kid, I'll just call him Joe. He was shit talking my album, like with all his homies at this table, saying it was trash. And then I saw Joe, like later, and he's coming up to me asking about when's your next show and stuff. Like, oh yeah, I want to come out and see you. It's like, what changed? Like, do you just want to see me, or do you just want to, like, dick ride me for the buzz? Like
No,
that I got. Like
he won't talk like that to your face.
Yeah, nah, he's not gonna tell me that my shit's trash because he sees the shit that I'm doing, and
Haters don't always hate with insults. Haters can hate with love.
And they also motivate you.
no, 100%. Like, I love that feeling of just proving people wrong. I love that feeling of telling people I'll make music, and then I love seeing that look in their eye, like, oh God, and then I play it.
And they're like, oh shit, it's
and
pretty
like,
good.
Oh, wait a second, this boy's hot. It's like, I know I've been hot. I know I know I. Put
Do you got a freestyle you can show to the people before your episode ends?
Yes, I do.
you?
Play that. It's called "Drop Instrumental" by The Far Side. I was listening on the way here.
You were listening to it on the way here.
Yeah, it's The Far Side. They're like my top 3 right now. I'd say my top 3 inspirations: Logic, Kendrick, and The Far Side right now.
The Far Side, what's it called? Instrumental?
Drop. It's PHARCYDE. They're West Coast.
Oh, we're live.
Alright, feel me.
Hey, yo, it's Murphy on Life to the Max.
Straight facts.
Straight facts.
Straight facts, always kicking back, always focus on my raps, always working on my craft. I've been in the lab, I've been cooking the kitchen. I said I'm whipping like penicillin inside of my veins. I am crazy, I am going in a rage. Cannot contain me, Godzilla with the flows. Know that I'm spraying with my tongue like a gun full clip AK, and I'm spraying. I bring this set. Fuck. I bring the game to Satan. I got the shit I'm saying. She to satin. I know your bitch sitting on my dick where she sat at. Motherfucker like me, Jack, where the rap's at. Hey, pass the mic to my boy E, cause I'm thinking of a new word.
Whoa, we freestyling?
Yeah, you
All right, look.
you want to freestyle? Alright.
Freestyle. Meanwhile, kick it with Max on Life to the Max podcast. Meanwhile, I freestyle. I gotta get some weed in me now to freestyle. Damn, I can't lose track of the rhymes I got. I can't spit off the motherfucking top. I'm trying to give it all that I got, but Max got all of my guap. Spend it on guitars for Elias. Shout out to his birthday. He spent my money in the worst way. He bought a blue guitar. That shit was like $1,000, and he said he paid me back, but I ain't seen that money yet. I'm like, goddamn, Max, where the fuck it at? I say it on a podcast. I'ma call you out. I need that money back. I need that money back. Go ahead, spit a freestyle right back.
You crazy motherfucker. You think you gotta check? You check my bank account. You check my bank account. You get that cash in a flash. Fuck you. Go for a dash, little bitch ass. Let's go. Keep it like that. Keep it like that. Yeah, I'm rocking LA. Union on my feet all fucking day. Jackie Robinson on my jersey. Right that's her 4-2. That's his name, that's his number, that's the fame. We don't want that, we don't want shame. It's life to the max, all fucking day.
Yeah, yo, Jack is back. I said I'm locked in. Failure never was an option. Typing all these motherfuckers like a cherry on a Sunday. Know the money coming in, I'm gonna see it one day. Waiting patiently, working on my grind. Taking time, taking what's mine, making mine, and moreover so. I got the flows, I need soda for these hoes. So Bitches doing soda in the bathroom, not no Pepsi. Checking on my phone, girlfriend just text me. Gonna give a sex tips, bake that bitch like her name is Alexis. What you saying? I'm driving me a Lexus. I said I'm spraying with my tongue, but I already said that. I said I'm missing again. Been the man, the rap's 3-star Michelin. I said I got the flow. Rastafarian in the bones, Jamaican, Jack is making all these beats, what I'm saying. I got the heat on repeat, I said it's playing. Yeah, I am winning every day. And alright, you gotta take the mic, cause I rap all my raps for tonight. That is all my raps, Murphy out. It's been a real pleasure. This has been Murphy, doesn't get much better.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me say one thing. Godfather, say one thing. Hey, I need you to look in the lens. Hey, I need you to look in the lens for your friends. Tell them that you're living life to the max. You know that's right. Keep it like facts and look in that lens. Stay like that. Living life
He said,
to
look in the
max.
lens.
Look
Say you
in the
living life
lens.
to the max.
Tell
To the
your
max.
friends.
Say your first name. Say you're not a lame. And tell the people at home living life to the max, man.
To the max.
It's just, whoa.
Whoa.
I totally forgot something. You graduated, right?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did
Yeah.
graduate.
Okay,
shit.
all right. Okay, so it's. I got a present for you, bro. I think they're on the table. It's right there.
No.
I think he's seen that coming.
Did you see
Nah,
it?
cause you guys tricked my ass. Are you dead ass?
Dead ass. There goes.
Hopefully they fit.
Hopefully,
you serious?
10 and a half.
Let me check on my.
If they fit, they're yours.
If they don't, I'll sell them.
I appreciate it. You for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I appreciate this. I have so many fences in here.
Damn, look at the difference.
Breaking out these old ass New Balances. I've hopped so many fences in these. I'm wearing these shits to my shows, bro.
Yo, move this crusty New Balance out the way.
Man,
Oh shit, someone's calling.
I appreciate this, yo. Like, this is love. This is love right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the raps. I get on that camera,
I guess, shit, say thank you for the shoes, say
I
what
mean,
your name
yeah.
is,
My-
and say you living life to the max.
Yeah, man.
Shout
And say
out
thank you to
Life
the
to Max.
Quad Father, however you
Shout
want to
out
do
to
it in
the-
that order.
All right, shout out to the Quad Father. Shout out to my boy E. This is Life to the Max with Murphy. That's MURFEE on all platforms. And if you guys want to hear a new fresh sound, then come check the boy out. Murphy out.
World in my hands like it's no thing. Jacket same color as the smoke stains. Pray to God that I never grow old, but I also pray to God that I grow wings. Ride around the block with my dope boys and word on the street. You got dope, boy. I know you love the beats cause they dope, boy. So dope, so dope. But please don't copy my flow, boy. Nope. What have I been doing? Oh, same old, I'm just kicking back, living life, living right. Only got one shot, go and follow your dreams. And when the haters come attack, you gotta bob and weave. Gotta hit them where it hurts, like Muhammad Ali. You got a torch on the way, cause it's time to leave. Said the parties never end and we ain't got to leave. Cause the night's still young, just enjoy the breeze. Damn, can't lie, today was a good day. Fell fly, new cool kicks and a kick-ass ride. And I kick it with my dogs, we just tryna get by. Just a couple of punks, all trying to get by. Just a couple of teens, all trying to survive. Live to the max, cause you don't live it twice. Couple green thumbs, all high as a kite. Weather getting warmer, getting closer to the summer. Damn, I don't wanna grow up, what a bummer. Word. To what? To my mother, we only going up, we ain't never going under. I told the bros I ain't really worried about a sucker. Say that life is a bitch, make it yours and go and fuck her. I hope you understand these special nights don't last forever. But while we still young, let's enjoy the night together. Real world creeping up on me like boo. Seems like my days of youth are almost all consumed. They almost all been used. Cause I gotta grow up when I'm done with school. Simpler times spent with simpler minds. Probably thought about them damn near a million times. But that was back before I had like a billion rhymes. I guess that life's still good, it's just a different vibe. Just a couple of punks, all trying to get by. Just a couple of teens, all trying to survive. Live to the max, cause you don't live it twice. Couple green thumbs, all high as a kite. Just a couple of punks, all trying to get by. Just a couple of teens, all trying to survive. Live to the max, cause you don't live it twice. Couple green thumbs, all high as a kite. Lights, camera, action. protection, hold the bullshit. Kinda baggy, looking wavy like the ocean. Keep it in the dry, cause you know the smell is potent. Never really tripping, try my best to stay focused. I try to keep it cool, all you lames keep it bogus. My head on a swivel, looking out for the locust. I'm on 10 toes, trying to top my opponents. Am I the next best thing? Well, I think I'm the closest. Alright, word. That's everything, I think. You trying to go outside now, though? Alright, let me put on my shoes. Oh yeah, shit, and shout out to my cousin Cole and my grandma. Wouldn't be able to do it without him.